Hi guys, it's me again, and I wanted to talk to you about this. Yesterday, I had a terrible day painting. I painted for about 4 hours on this, and nothing was working, so I ended up scraping as much of it off as I could. So I just wanted to let you know that you're going to have bad days. And you have to just take it in stride and realize that the next day is going to be a better day. So don't let it discourage you when you have bad days. Some days everything goes right, and another day nothing goes right. So just expect that it's going to happen. And I was disgusted with this yesterday, and I thought I'm not even going to try to fix it because it was that bad. And so I just scraped it off. So we're going to start something new on top of this today. I'm going to put one coat on it, and then I'm going to start another flower series. So that's the plan. So I'll see. I'm just going to put a layer of color on here. And this actually is sap green with some white in it. Hi.
Hi.
You're more than welcome to walk around.
Wonderful, thank you.
Uh-huh. And this piece is actually 20 by 20. And there's probably at least 4 coats underneath this. Now I'm also going to put some white on top of it. And you can tell that this is an old support because you can see all my lines that I drew into it at one time, that I carved into it. And we'll see if I can cover up some of those. Do it another way. But when I do that, I'm bringing up color from underneath, so I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, I think that's enough of that. I can live with the rest of these lines. Okay, we're going to let that dry, and then we're going to start making flowers. Thanks, guys. I just wanted to show you the colors that I'm going to be using. There's white and black, and I'm going to make up some medium gray. This is Payne's Gray, Titan Buff, Sap Green, Earth Green with some white in it, and with more white in it. Then we have purple with white and more white. And this is that same purple with some Quinn red in it, with some white, more white. Lagoon blue with white. And this is the orange. Yellow ochre. And this is yellow ochre with white. And then here we have the portrait with a little bit of orange in it and more white. And then here we have pink coral with more white. This color is orange and the portrait combined with some white in it. Quin red, Portland gray, warm, and that's it. Those are the colors that I'm using from my for my flowers, and when I mention them, you'll know exactly what color I'm using. And these are all Gamblin colors, by the way, except for this color, which is Charvon, and it's a pink coral, it's called. Everything else is Gamblin. So there you have it. Oh, no, the Lagoon Blue is a Charvon as well. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. The only thing I'm going to do is make up some, I'm going to make a value of a mid-tone gray from my white and black. That's it. Okay, here we go. See you in a minute. I'm going to paint a very, very light gray over this, and then I'm going to use my oiler boiler. That's the plan. I'm going to take it off the wall and lay it on the floor and take the oiler boiler over it. And this is the oiler boiler, if you remember. Here it is right here. I'm going to lay it on the floor and just sprinkle it. Okay, that's done. Now I'm going to wait for about 30 seconds. And you're probably not going to see much of a difference, but I just want it to be just a slight difference in the background. Okay, it's been about, I'm going to say 45 seconds, so here we go. Can't really see. I'm sure you can't see much, but I can. So I'm going to leave it on just a little bit longer. I'm going to count to 15 silently. Now I can see it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. I wanted to have some variation in the background. And always remember to wipe your bowl scraper. Okay, now I'm ready to paint. And I'm going to start with some really, really dark greens. And I'm going to use both my bowl scraper and a palette knife. This is the sap green. I think I'm going to add some black to it. Get a little bit darker green. Yeah, that's what I wanted right there. Oh, it goes a little bit on the floor. I don't want them to be at the same height. I'm always looking out for that. Some people are not friendly. You just aren't. I don't know why. Sometimes people talk to you and other times it's like pulling teeth. I'm going to throw some purple into that. The two greens that I was just using is the earth green and sap green. In the sap green, I put some of the sap green, I put a little bit of black into it. Now I'm putting some of the dark purple. Just for a variation of the darks. This is the oxine purple. I can't say that. I always have trouble saying it. Why, I don't know. But I do. Doesn't matter. Now I'm going to throw some Payne's Gray into it as well. Some darker blues. I like these colors. Look, I picked up some pink. Okay, there's some good darks there. Now we're going to go into the colors of the flower. Put a little bit of line work in there. I like the circles from my previous drawing and scraping into. Yep, okay. Okay, you probably can't see a variation of darks in there, but coming up close you can. And this is even the redder purple that I'm putting in here now. This is the dioxine, the purple, and Quin red mixed together to make a red purple. Hope you can see that. You probably can't. You'll see it later. Put some marks into it with my bowl scraper. Yipper. Okay, I'm liking it very much so far. Now, I'm going to put some lagoon blue into it. Woo! Love it. Love it. Keep dropping paint. Oh well. I hope you can see that. I'm gonna take this off my stand so you can see all these variations of darks that I have in here. didn't even put flowers in it. It's too soon to fall in love with this. But I do. Okay, I'm going to give you a close-up of this right now so you can see what I've done. So here we go. I'm going to turn it off and then turn it back on again. What the darks look like now. You can see I have different color greens in there. I have purple in there. I have the lagoon blue. There you can see some of my lifting with my oiler boiler, just a little bit. I did all of this with the bowl scraper, most of it anyway. So that's what it looks like right now. So here we go with some flowers. I just put my first flower on there and it's really, really, really wet. So I'm going to have to let it dry or set up, and I'll finish it tomorrow. And it shouldn't take me long because I really like what's happening. I love the darks, and all I have to do is put some flowers into it and we'll be finished. So we will see. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it if you do. And if I don't see you before the holiday, have a wonderful Easter. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye. I just want to show you how I keep my paints from drying out. What I do is I just put saran wrap over it, and the next day pull it off, and it's just as fresh as what it was the day before. So don't be afraid to mix up your paints, and a lot of it, because this will stay like this nice and wet for me probably for a good 4 or 5 days. So thanks, guys.